Good morning, everybody. It's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It is lovely to have you here. Now, I'm finally filming in front again for once. Yay. So it's not Saturday, but it will be Saturday when you see this, which will be, I'm only one day in front, which will be, my book page make day. I'm doing something a little bit different today. I'm going to take the book apart before we make something with it. Now, just for a change from all the text pages, and yes, I've still got loads and loads of, book page with just text, and I will be back to them next week. But just for a change, I'm going to take apart a book that's got a lot of images in it. Some of the images I will keep. You can see that they are, those of you that know Edith Holden, that they are Edith Holden images. It's just a butterfly, making a butterfly garden book with lots of her images in it. So when there are big images like that, I will save them. When there are smaller images on the page, maybe that one, I don't know. I'll know when I take it apart. I'm going to use them for tags. I'm going to cut tags. I'm going to try and save as much of the page as possible because it is a beautiful, beautiful paper. It's really lovely. It's coloured that colour. It's not aged. I think it's made to look like the old Edith Holden books. It's beautiful, isn't it? And I'm going to make lots of tags like this, but I'm not sure. It wasn't my idea to do that and just, although I might with a beautiful image like that, but generally when I get a full page, I'm jumping the gun a bit, aren't I? A little bit. But I'm wanting to make like perhaps 4. We'll see how many I can get. I might not get 4. I might only get 2. Might not even get 2. We'll see. I mean, this is the template I'm hoping to use for the tags, but we'll see. I was just thinking of cutting the pages up into tags, even if they had a bit of the text and a bit of the, that bumblebee and a bit of the image like that. That would be a nice tag. And then it could just have some lace on it or some embossed paper or, what's the other paper? I was going to say tracing paper. That's not what I meant. That's vellum. Tissue, that's it. Tissue paper, things like that on to decorate them. So, I'm hoping to cut the whole book up. Well, I am going to take the whole book apart, take out any images, not necessarily that, although that is a beautiful image, but that, you see on the back, that is a full page of Edith. I will keep that for journals. So let's have a look. Now, I did well, not many years ago, a couple of years ago, I did a video on taking a book apart, and I was surprised how many people said they were interested to see. Right, mind your eyes. I'm going to take the end off my blade and get a sharper one. Sharper edge if I can. This is what the top of it's for, but it's a bit of a dangerous, it doesn't want to break. I don't trust that at all. Let's use the pliers. That's what I usually use. I don't know why I've not grabbed them now. What was I saying? I completely forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, the deconstruction of a book. Yeah, quite a lot of people said, oh, that was quite interesting. Newbies, I guess, people that hadn't done it before for obvious reasons. So yeah, I'll do it again as if, that's it, I took 2 off, which made it a bit easier. I need to wrap that up in some tape before it goes in the bin. I'll do it now because if I send it flying on my floor, that's it, just to make it a little bit safer in the bin, that's it. Okay, so I've got a nice sharp craft, it is craft knife, isn't it? Yeah. Is that what they call them? Craft knife? I think so. So, books often have beautiful paper. That's some lovely deep green, is that the fly page, I think, in them? And right, I might need to lift you up a little bit. And the best way I found to take a book apart, now I have taken some out of here, I can't lie, I've taken a signature out, but I want to deconstruct the whole book so that I can maybe use the cover. Right, so when you've got a nice sharp knife like this, if you want to reuse the cover, you can fix it if you cut into it, but if you go slower, you have a better chance of not cutting into it. I'm not saying that I won't, because I have done, but you can see there I've not cut through it, but I've marked it ever so slightly. I will cut this bit off when I use it, but it's not a video about using the cover, so let's but I do find it easy to stand it up on its end like that if I slip with my knife, you probably can't see what's going on, can you? If I slip with my knife, I'm only going into the table and not me. A sharp knife is definitely easier. So there, I've got that all ready to use whenever I want for a, oh, it's a nice strong one as well, a lap book or something. And then I've got this book block. So let me just have a look where I've taken a signature out. Yeah, I just undid it, so I think I'll continue to do that. So you'll find that the signatures tend to be, in a lot of books, the front and last page glued to, you know, the front or the last page of the previous signature. I'm just looking for the middle. So you need to find the middle of a signature, which is where you will see the stitches. I feel like I've gone past one there. Is that you? Yeah, so it's glued, and it's got little blobs of glue in it, this one, and stitches. So if you just try and open that up, now it gets easier the less signatures you have in. If you try and open that up, you'll be able to see there those strings where it's stitched in, just like we stitch in when we sew a journal. I know some people probably do glue theirs as well, but I don't. Mine are just held in with stitches. Now, it might be better with scissors, I don't know. I have to admit sometimes I do nick the page, but it's right in the edge of the page, so unless you really want it for a middle signature, it should come out easy if you've done them all. I think they're just glued. What's tearing? What's not cut? There's one not cut. There it is. That's it. Yeah, should come out really easy if they're all cut. What a beautiful front page. I feel like I've got another one there. I have. Yeah, so the middle ones will come out until you get to the ones that are glued together. Beautiful. So that, you know, that would make a lovely page in a journal, you know, a double page. You could, you know, just stick something down there. Washi tape, ordinary tape, a bit of fabric, another bit of paper, you know, just to cover up those holes. But sometimes I do cut through that accidentally. So that's the way to take a signature apart in a book. See, they come really easy until you get to the front and last page of that signature. Then they're kind of glued to the next one. So these two will be stuck together, and they're glued to the spine as well. I always find if I get the signature pages out first, let me just find the middle again. Is that it? Yeah. So this has got a lot of small signatures in it. Yeah, if I get all the, you know, the signature stitched in pages out first, I find that the block easier to handle than with just the glued pages, so I can then go in and either cut them, tear them apart, or a mixture of both, depending on what they want. Yes, there's an awful lot of full pages in here, so I'm pleased I decided to take it apart. I can then keep them. See, that's the last one again stuck. I can then keep them with my Edith Holden pages. That is okay. I don't want to rush it because I don't want to rip them, so I know an awful lot of you out there, like I say, will already know how to do this, so you can just look at the pretty pages or fast forward me. Is that not the middle? I feel that's not the middle. That's it. That's better. Trying to cut an invisible stitch. So there's two threads as well on the majority of books that I've taken apart, which is why I had some threads left on that last one, that first one that I did, because I cut through one thread and not through the second. You can see when they're loose here, look, that there's two. Excuse me. I've pressed play, haven't I? Yes. Don't know why. I seem to have come on. Once again, I was taking it apart and then decided I'd film it, so you get to see what I'm up to when I'm not filming all the time. That one doesn't want to come apart. Let's try it from this angle. Yeah, I went into the page a little bit, but nothing much. Don't know if I've got one stuck there or not. There's one way to find out. Don't think it was. Oh, it is. So it'll have ripped that page, but now I've got room to get in and cut it. That's it. Oh, what a lovely bundle of beautifulness we're going to have. Right, I think I'm going to stop the camera and take the rest apart, and then I'll be with you because I'm going to sort the pages, and I think you might like to have a look at that. So I'll be back in a millisecond. Okay, I have got all the signatures that I could cut the strings out of, cut out, and it has left me with all the ones that are kind of either glued to or both. Glued to this spine, which I'm just going to try and pull. I'm not really, so it's got little faux binding at the top. It's not real binding. Might keep those cute little bits. And yeah, it's really just, what I'm going to do is, I mean, you can take them apart lots of different ways. I'm just going to tear them down here like this because they are going to just be single pages anyway. This is the quickest way. You could cut them and have neat edges. I will, when I decide what I'm doing with them, you know, trim the edges if I want the full page. They're not actually coming off too badly, so, you know, if you wanted, oh, that's a full page. I thought there was one that had less pages than the others. I left one in. If you wanted these as double pages, if you know, there's something on them you really liked, you could just, you know, attach them either to each other or to a page, a different page that wasn't next to it. Are you a thick page, or have I got two together then? Oh, so that's kind of attached to the whole thing. I feel that there's two. I don't know why it feels really, really thick. It's not separating though, but you can see that one was well and truly, I mean, it's fascinating, isn't it? That is lovely, but yeah, I'd keep and probably not use it. I know some of you would use it. So yeah, they look attached, these, but that one is. I was going to say, but they're not really. And that one is. Oh, so getting that off. So if you persevere at getting that off, it would make a big difference, look, to keeping some pages whole. There you go, you live and learn. Yeah, I'll have to let that go because it will just be kicking around forever. So the next thing I want to do is see which pages I definitely want to keep whole. Now, the two green end pages. I have a folder where I keep bookend pages like this. They are brilliant for backing. If they're a nice colour like that, they're brilliant for backing or for die cutting. A million different uses that you would use coloured paper for. So often, you know, if it's quite a good book like this one, they're quite nice paper too. So I'm not necessarily keeping the big photographic images because that's not what I want. So yeah, I might go through this a few times. So I'm just going to go through and pull out all the big Edith Holden pages. Yeah, I'll look at other images in a minute. So right, I'll separate them into two. So maybe cut up ones, full images, and no Edith at all on the left, I think. See, that one, I don't like that, but I do love that. So it's an Edith image, and so is that. Oh, and so is that. Didn't look on the back. No. Okay. Yes, I love that little daisy. No, and there's some beautiful butterfly. That's a full one. So I'm not necessarily keeping any of my pages whole in this book. This is my second copy of this book, I have to say. I mean, I love the text as well, so there. I quite like that as an image, even with that title on it, so I might put that in a journal, but I would attach it to, you know, something else, trim it around and keep it that way. So yeah, that's why I'm not going to use these big images today. They're going into stash. Oh, we know whose favourite that is, don't we? Answers on a postcard. Yeah, there are some pretty images, you know, photographs. Yeah, they're quite interesting, those. Must be the start of a chapter. But it's like a full Edith page with the chapter title, so I'm going to keep those. Did I keep something there I shouldn't have? No, I think I do want that as a full page. Definitely want that as a full page. That's gorgeous, isn't it? I've not seen that one before, that I can recall. It must be off the What's the second book that I've only ever had pages from? I've never had the whole book. There's Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady, and what's the other one? Something very similar. It's just really obvious, isn't it, the Edith ones? Some of these other pictures are lovely. In fact, that is a carrot growing in a... that might be nice for my Easter journal. I mean, that's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, some of these really big flower ones like this will make nice, you know, stitched envelopes. So, oh, another lovely one. There's a lot, actually. There is a lot of Edith images in these. This one in particular, but in these books, and they're an awful lot cheaper in sorry, got an itchy nose there, in the UK charity shops and second-hand book shops than the actual, you know, the diary itself, the book itself called the diary. See, that's a really nice full page image. I'd forgotten how many was in here. How many good images. Pleased I took it apart now. I forgot there. Oh yeah, butterfly. Yeah, that's the other side of that. I like that. Is it the other side of that? Oh no. Oh, it's similar to that. I'm keeping all those. Are you keeping up? Am I driving you crazy? I mean, that's a nice image for an envelope. Anything on the back? Oh yes. See, the Edith ones are the prize ones at the moment for me. So these are the... I mean, that's going to make lovely tags, that. No Edith on there, no. Is that poached eggplant? It is. Oh, I'd forgotten all about that. I used to have one of those a long, long time ago. I might have to tell Neil we need to go hunt for one of those this spring. Yeah, make nice tags. I'm keeping it. I'm putting it in with the... That's full page of Edith. You can't see, can you? Is that better? Sorry. There's nothing else for you to see apart from the beautiful pages, so I really need to let you see them. Yeah, I'm going to keep that garden image in because I like it. And these are the ones I'm going to be making the tags with. The ones with the really huge butterflies, I feel, are, you know, like if you have a bit of a butterfly in a tag, it's not really, it's quite small, isn't it? It's not really going to be the in thing. Where are my Edith images opposed to me? Oh, you see, I've messed them up now. These are Edith images. I've put the wrong things on. That's it, we're back. We're back in the room. No, that's going on the image one. That's going nowhere today. Might make a nice tag. You know, I don't like a caterpillar, but that would be nice. Well, some of you know I wouldn't like a caterpillar. Butterflies of North America. Okay, we're nearly there. Crikey. It's the book that keeps on giving. No. I've got this image of this butterfly, oh, so many times. Everybody who's allowed to use it seems to use it prolifically. Having that as a full page, Sweet William. Love those too. In fact, doesn't that look lovely with the lavender behind it? Might keep that out for a bit of inspiration for my garden. Told you I was starting to think of spring and garden. What's that? Ooh, you see, that's a butterfly, but I'm not keen on these. No. It's a brimstone. There's a butterfly there, but I'll put it with that for now. I've got plenty to be going at, haven't I? So these book pages will... Oops, not the green ones. Will go into my book page box that I've been... file that I've been emptying all these weeks. That one I'm just going to put on one side because I want to show it to Neil. I want to remind myself. I might pin it up in the greenhouse or somewhere for now, and then when I've remembered what I want from it, I'll bring it back So these are what I'm classing as full pages. So I'm going to put these with my Edith pages, because these, as far as I'm concerned, these will be lovely in journals or on covers and things like that. Are you fed up with seeing them? It's just if you see the book or you're thinking of getting it, or you know, you go online and look for second-hand books, you can often pick these up really cheap, just to show you exactly how many images are in it. So those and those, let me open my drawer and put them on there. So I've got a clear desk again. So these are the ones that I want to make the tags from. And other than that, I've got a template, sort of. I have no idea how or what I'm going to do. Now it's, yeah, it's reasonably thick paper. So I don't know, I might back some of them, I'll see. I mean, even if they just have text on like that, they're quite nice, aren't they? So I guess I won't be getting through this whole pile with you today. So let's pull some out that I really want to. Yeah, I said I wasn't going to do that. I said I was just going to cut it up. So let's see what a page measures, shall we? That might be a way to start. You know how when you do collage and you just cut it up without looking, turn it over. I'm wondering if that's might be a better use of the page. I found my ruler. I didn't realise how long I'd been without it, because when I found it, I realised I'd put it there when I was getting my room ready for Mum. It was in my cupboard, so I haven't had it since Christmas. 9 inches or 23 centimetres by, yeah, we'll say 7 because it needs a bit off perhaps there. I need to write that down because my brain won't remember. So the whole page is 9 inches by 7 inches. I need it in centimetres too. Sometimes it's easier in centimetres. So we'll go 17.5 for ease. No, that's there. You can't see because I'm off the camera anyway. So I'm just writing the sizes. So what was this one? 9 inches is 23 centimetres all but. Okay, so half of it would be, where's me? So I did a 3 3/4 by 3 roughly. So 3 3/4, which was the height, that one. I could, so I'll only get 2 height wise, but I don't necessarily want the top and the bottom. So if I cut it in 2 that way, let's just use this one as a guinea pig. I can't think of the word. What's the word? A trial thingamy. Okay. Oh, I thought it was. No, that's not really what I wanted. 11.5. I must have been working out that one. Yeah, it's longer that way. Okay, let's try again. Okay, I'll make the boob so you don't have to. So that must have been, was it that way or is that what I've just done? No, that's what I've just done. Yeah, so I'll get 2 that way. That's it. So I'm only going to get 2 tags, I think, by looks of it. I need a bone folder is what I'm looking for. They're all on this one. I've got 2 carousels. No, they're not all on it, but that's not really the one I'm after. This is what I'm after. Okay. So I'm just doing this one for size, but it's going to be pretty. Yeah, I'm just going to get 2, and then I'm going to, yeah, just probably plonk it in the middle then and see what I get. I'm just not sure how how some of the pages are going to be turned that way. Let's look at the size of my tag here and see what take that end off because it's not very pretty. Okay, and that end, that's where it was torn. So I kind of want the middle bit, don't I? I want this bit, so we're going, well, 3.5 inches. No, this is the tall way. 3 3/4 inches, I beg your pardon. There. So, well, I've put 12 centimetres. That can't be right. It's 4 3/4 inches. No wonder. I'll I want some of this on it though, I think. So let's go there. 4 3/4. Once I've worked this out, it won't be quite so painful for you. And then that way I wanted 3 inches or 3.5, I didn't know which. Then I can look at the size of my tag. I'll go 8 centimetres, so that's very nearly 3 1/4. Yeah, I don't mind that as a sideways on tag, but whether I will like it. Okay, let's see if I can do it quicker then. So what did I say? Ends off. Next time I won't rip them, so I won't have to do this. And I think I'll be able to do 2 pages at once. Just have a little bit of a... No, I won't. I've got a nice book page in there. Book page number, I should say. So we were going 9. Forgotten already. 3 3/4 must have been 9.5. I could maybe make them taller, could I? Oh, that's wider as well. It's a nicer size, that, isn't it? So let's go right to the edge of the... That's quite a nice size, actually. Okay. Let me just get rid of all this off my desk, and then I'll be ready to cut the rest up. Okay, so I've had a little play, tidied my desk so we've got room, moved all the rubbish that I cut out. So I've decided, yeah, I might only get 1 tag out of a page. I don't mind, but I'd rather have, you know, that many beautiful tags than lots of weird looking ones that I need to do a lot to. So like this, I started cutting this round, and then I thought, shall I just leave this because it's beautiful? But tags are what I want. And I was thinking, and this is the size I want. So I was talking about this bigger size, but this is the size I want really. So I was thinking, if I put it on there, I'm going to have that beautiful image back and front, and then I'll just have a little piece of this, well, it might even be grass there. And then what I'll do, I'll save the offcuts and see if I can make something with them or not. So I'm thinking I might need to go around it in pencil, which might be a problem because I still haven't located that book. Let me move that book that we took apart. It is Creating Havoc. Yeah, how could I have lost my pen? It must be here. I just need to locate it. If you wouldn't just know it. I mean, I can turn the camera off and go find one. Again, I've literally just turned it on. Spotted it the very second I stopped the camera. Probably needs sharpening now, but I'm going to go with it. So yeah, it might be a little long-winded, I guess, but this is what I'm going to do. Now I've got this line at the bottom, which is very helpful, and I'm wondering if I should stop and, when I've done a couple, yeah, stop the camera and cut the rest out to show you, and then we'll probably decorate a couple. What do you think? Let me try while you're here keeping me company. See, I can't see that top line. Oh, there it is. I like that page number now, but I needed the line to... Yeah, so that's a nice tag, I think. Okay, so keep the big bits like that, because I'll probably get... I probably would get another type of tag out of it, but let me get rid of my rubbish as I go otherwise. Okay, so this is kind of what I was envisaging when the idea was... Yeah, don't do it upside down, Denise. I thought that was a good idea for a minute. It wasn't. Okay, but it's nice when you're on the edge of a page, because that won't take much cutting out, will it? So I'm trying to cut inside my pencil line. I can cut over there because I will not be keeping the caterpillar. Don't know why I didn't draw that line across there. If I've got a bit of pencil line on it, I can rub it out if it shows. Yeah, so not too long-winded once you've got all your pages. Yeah, they're going to look better when they've got, you know, a bit of lace or something pretty on them. Whoops. I'm going to keep these scrappy pages for now. I don't really want to waste that amount of book page. So you can see it might be a slowish process. Now that's an upside down butterfly, which I don't think I want. But that's a nice image. It's the only side, yeah. Very dark on the other side. Okay. So I suppose if I was mask making, I could draw around them all. That might be an idea. Let me do 2 or 3. Draw around them all and then cut them all. Might just get all that writing in there if I'm careful. How far across can we go? Quite a bit. 101. Whoops. Whoops. Lots of whoopsing at the corners. Any Frank Spencer fans out there in the UK? If you're not in the UK, you won't know. I don't suppose you'll know who I'm on about. He was quite famous for doing Phantom of the Opera, wasn't he? But Frank Spencer is not his name. What was his name? Michael Crawford. He just played a character called Frank Spencer in the, I want to say 60s. It might have gone into the 70s. Yes, I'm showing my age, and that wasn't much of a mass draw round, was it? Because I cut that one out. So let's do this one. I'll probably just get 6 and then we'll have a go at, because 6 should give me a good selection of, then we'll have a go at decorating them. So I'll keep that bit, those can go. Oh, Blossom of Holly. And it's going to have a pretty back on it as well, this one. So yeah, I am only getting 1 tag from a page just because I want a specific size of, oops. There we go, another oops of tag. But I've got 1/3 of the page left. Should I wish to find something else to do with it. And some of them, the nice, interesting ones, I will. Can you hear when I'm cutting it what lovely paper it is? I wouldn't say it's not as strong as thin card, but it's perhaps 1 step down from that. It's sturdy enough, you know, when I put some pretty bits and pieces on it to be tucked in a pocket. How many more did I say? So yeah, I'm keeping 1/3 of the page, getting rid of that. Let's see if we can find something a little different. I'm going to keep my poached eggplant page as well, just to remind me, because I'll forget. I mean, there are lots of lovely Edith images. Let's find something on the back. That's quite a nice full page. Let's keep that as a full page. Actually, they all are a little bit, aren't they? Rearing caterpillars. We're not interested in that. What we're going to get on the back of there. Where's my template? Yeah, that'd be nice, I think. Might just, no, let's have the butterfly. It's going to go into the corner, but I'll have a butterfly wing cut then. I won't do if I don't have to. It'll be right on the edge, but right, I've got some nice lace that I'm thinking of for over these. That I got a dress, a lace dress at a charity shop for £1. I don't know. I do buy some eclectic things, and I wonder what the ladies in the charity shops think, because I buy all sorts of sizes, and you know, some of the things are not all that nice for wearing. You know, I often think, why on earth would you put that out to sell? But then, you know, they reduce them to £1, and I'm like, well, that's a lovely bit of lace for £1. But why anybody would buy it to wear, I'm not really sure. So yeah, we've got, how many have we got here? So you can see I'll get lots out of that book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's enough for us to decorate. So I'll go grab my lace and stuff, and we'll do some decorating. Okay, what have I brought? I brought a pile of embossed scraps. I'm thinking some embossed pieces on here would be nice. I don't don't know about book page now. I don't think I'll go with the... Oh, I might. Let me just grab some. I've got one at the front, look, of bits. Yeah, I might have some book page on it, actually. So, embossed scraps, book page. This is, I've just quickly grabbed a piece off the dress. It's freshly laundered. It smells lovely. And my bag of scraps. Well, not scraps, my bag of lace pieces. Oops, don't lose them. Okay, so let's do something like that. So I'm going to decide which side I want to have on show mostly, which will be that one. So I'm going to do some bits on the back. I probably need a glue book, don't I? Here we go. I'll put it to the side because I never thought the other day it might have swear words in it. Shall I go with glue? I think I'll have glue stick and Fabri-Tac because so one nearly done it is. Fabri-Tac's over here, I think. Oh, it is. Yeah, I emptied both bottles I had into one. Again, I've just ordered a new one, so we'll get this one used up. Yeah, so if I use some bits of fabric on it, I want Fabri-Tac, I think. Not if, because I'm going to. So, I need... could do with a page to glue on that's definitely not got any... I use a dictionary, encyclopedia page, so lots of them. I don't want rude words on my camera. Gosh, stop doing that. That's my thinking. So I have got some that's embossed, book page that's embossed, but I'm going to go with some book page, some embossed, and some maybe some lace on the front, I'm thinking. So I know it's book page on book page. I just don't want any edges on it, and I'm not going for a lot, and I'm not going to ink again. For those of you out there that don't like inking all the time, I'm going to try and do a bit of both, and it just might grow on me. I'm sure it will. I won't ever not ink completely, I can assure you, but yeah. And I'll probably ink around the edge of this when it's done. So I'm thinking a nice strip down there of... Oh, we've got some lovely pinks. I was looking at this. Yeah, to get it all over the edge, I want to stick it all down, then I can trim it and it will fit exactly. That's what I'm thinking. Does that make sense? Am I speaking sense? Okay, so like I say, very much not the normal book page make. Well, I suppose it's got a straight edge. I could have saved a bit, couldn't I, doing that? Yeah, not my normal book page video, but there are lots of those there. If I remember and I get time, I will put a link up on the end of the video, you know, that you can just click on. Right, we're going to be gluey now. Glued the page that I was working on as well, you might know, instead of working on the glue page. Now I was on about saving that, but maybe I should stick it on here. This might become a collage page. It's upside down though, as is that. Yeah, so I don't necessarily want to completely cover the tag. I'm wanting to ink it now. Yes. Oh, the struggle is real. What have I got here? Oh, that one again. Right, I'm going to have to, I think, use this and see what's happening. Remember, it's an ink pad that I re-inked and then just put... Oh yes, just put away. It's dark. So it's what is it? Walnut stain. Yeah, I just wanted the edges showing. That's better for me. I probably won't need any more ink on that dauber for days. I suppose I have to have done both sides. Now I'm going to put lace on here. So I was wondering about putting a full piece of lace on. Got junk everywhere now, haven't I? But I don't hide that beautiful plain white. No. I think this one that I've just got might be a bit thick to do a full page. Yeah. I'm just fancying something. What have we got here? Oh, that's quite nice. I might like that stitched on. Just cut that lump off there. Can't really see that would fly through it though, can you? That would be nice on another one, so we'll hang on to it. I don't think I'm going to have anything I can see through, so perhaps just a piece down the edge. I'm going to hide the whole thing. All right, how about just something on the bottom? The struggle is real. No. I'll get into my stride in a minute. A piece of vintage. Oh, that's nice. Just wondering if I like it runkled up or straight. Quite like it straight. I wonder if hanging down a little bit might be nice. Yeah. I'll stick into that. I knew I would. Remove it. Let's kind of cut it somewhere near, and then I'm not. Yeah, I can then glue that on here. So I'll turn the page over. I'll just put a strip of glue down the side, and I have just used the Scotch glue stick because it's not very heavy or thick lace, and it will hold lightweight lace. Yeah, now I'm going to make them all up and then decide about the top. So that's one. We've got 6 to do, so I need to move a little bit quicker than that. I love that. Right, I'm loving the daisy and the Gadisha, both sides. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on top. Let's have a contrasting colour. Do I just want coffee dyed? The cream's quite nice. Yeah, I think I just want coffee dyed. That's a lovely. So I want it, you know, all uneven at the bottom, which is always easy with, what shall I do? Glue this, I think. Embossed paper is easy to make crinkly at the bottom, not straight, is the word I'm looking for, because it, you know, it's got weak spots where it's embossed. Again, I'm going to cut glue with my scissors, but these ones are used to it. Yep, so they're not necessarily, get rid of that bit there, so it doesn't stick to anything. Journaling tags, you know, the more pretty decorative tags, I guess. They're going to be nice with either strings or something at the top. Okay, so I'd like to go with some lace on this bit here. This is huge. Let's cut it down a bit. I'm wondering if I'd like some across. Well, I might just like across the top and across the bottom, because, I mean, across the top both sides. I do talk in riddles, don't I? That's my glue on the floor. Oops. Okay, glue stick again I'm going with. I think it will hold it, but I may well stitch this one across the top. And again, I want it, this one, the shape of the tag. Don't mind the top bit being a little bit. Okay, 2. Ooh. I'm very much liking the embossed paper on them, I have to say. Where are my tags? That's what I'm trying to say. So let's have a bit of fabric on one. Oh, now that will be nice and journaling on, so we'll do everything on the front of here. So maybe some of this as a tab on the top would be nice. Fairly fat, but not quite that fat. That's it. Actually, that top's nice because it's all threads. So I'm going to glue and I'm going to staple. Now I probably would like to sew that normally. Just get my stapler out. But for speed of, you know, creating on camera, and it'll be something different, I'll glue it and Oh, I might staple it high because I could always, shall I? No. I was going to say I could always stitch anyway, but let's put something across it. Let's put, what's that beautiful little thing I had here? It's like a stitched seam. Seats. Yeah, seam, not steam. No. But this one's rather lovely. No, but I'm warming to the theme of having something there, so I've got a few bits of this. Let's have a look. So I've got one that would suit. There's another seam piece there. So this is another garment from the charity shop that just had a lace on it somewhere. Do I want it right up there? I think we do. And I'm going to, because I want, oh, don't do that. I want it to stay put. What's wrong with you? You're probably all gooed up inside, I'm guessing. It feels like it. Oh, you are. Dry as well. Yeah, I want it to stay put. Did I say that? Because this is all that'll be holding it. So the Fabri-Tac should definitely do that. So we'll hide the staple kind of, but it is still on show there, and you can see it on the back. And that's a lovely, did I touch that with glue then? Yes, I did. It's come off. It's a lovely back for journaling on. That's a nice quick and easy one. And I'm not going to ink that one. That's 3. Okay, let's have a look. 4, 5, 6. Right, this one's got a lot of text on, which I really like on that side. So let's do something on this side. And I'm thinking of this again. That's a really nice one. I don't think that's mine. I think, is that mine? I don't recognise it at all. But I don't know. Somebody sent me that. Somebody sent me some embossed file folder because it's gorgeous, and I do not recognise that embossing folder. If it's one I've got, I need to find it out again. It's really intricately. Right, which bit shall I go for? I'm just going to... Yeah, it's a tough file folder as well. I like the smooth bit as well as the... Shall we go down the bottom there? The smooth bit as well as the embossed bit. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, another glue stick nearly empty. I haven't got a clue how long I've been filming because I've stopped it several times. I've been and made a cup of tea, but it might be that I've only filmed a lot less than I think I have. I haven't got it on the corner. Yeah, I like that. Oh, down, just sticking down a tiny bit. That's it. Just want something up here. I want book page. I don't want book page because I've got a lot down there. I think I want a scrap of paper, so I use scraps. I've changed oops, did I hit you then? I think I did, sorry. I changed my scrap boxes around a little bit and what's that? I'm a little bit oh, that's nice. A little bit lost when I'm filming because I have to think about. I quite like that one there. It does go over that emboss, but I like it. So that's for it's from one of the kits by Tanya at Tatty Treasure. One of the fussy cut ephemera pieces. Yeah, I like that. Now I might like some gold around the edge of that. I'm not going to do that now because I don't want to put gold everywhere, but yeah, I'm thinking gold around there. I wonder if just to put a piece of white that can be written on. See, I'm off. Trying to keep things simple, but now it's not like me to have plain white paper, so oh, I've got embossed book pages in here. It's not plain white, but it's plain. Oh, I've got the back of this, which will be white. Yeah, I'm fancying white, which I never, very rarely do I use white. Oh, that's white on the back as well. and it's quite like that now. I'm going to use a bit of this, I think. I was just thinking it could be, don't want a lot, could be written on. Oh, do I want any? I don't know now. No, I don't think I do. Leave it. Good girl. Well left. Right, two more to do. So, and that's beautiful. Blossoms of holly. It's just beautiful on its own, that. I'm just going to put some lace on that, I think, and nothing but. So, yeah, I just want something quite sheer. Or something that'll flop upwards. Perhaps that just there. Oh, it might make a nice tuck. Okay, I like the colour with this side, so let me just chop it down, because any bits, oops, any bits that get left behind. Do I want it as a tuck? Or do I just want it flapping up like that? I think I might like it just flapping up, which means just across there only. There's not much holding it, but again, it's only lace. I want this edge on this edge though, so see if I can blot it off on there. Oh, what's up with you, scissors? Abused them too much, they're starting to, oh, quite thick lace then. Thicker than I realised. Right, I don't mind it hanging over a tad, but not, I guess it'll depend what it's going in as well, pocket wise. Oh, you're hanging over, go back down. Maybe moved when I cut it. Yeah, that could definitely be journaled on as well, should we wish to. Okay, I'm just going to go with simpleness and leave that like that. Did I have one left? That wasn't, oh yeah, right in front of you, Denise. Okay, so this one needs a bit of a border, I think. I don't really want to go into those butterflies. Oh, the green's nice. It's white on the other side. Yeah, that's not mine either. Yeah, they've definitely been sent. I wonder if Tanya sent me them. Did you send me these, Tanya? Which side do I want it? No, I want it this side. I don't want it that shape. Just go for the corner there and just don't want the round bit. So a bit down there, yeah, I like that. Let's stick it on quick. Yeah, I'm going to have a new glue stick. My goodness, I've gone through some this week. All that collaging. So I've just opened this one. I've got one new one. So that should last me a week while I get some ordered, because I have just put a Fabri-Tac and ink order in. Didn't realise how low I was on the other glue. I like that. Yeah, probably won't put anything on the top there. Probably not cut very well there. That's better. I'm wondering about some fabric that's quite thick, isn't it? I've got this lovely embroidered daisy from something. I don't know what it's come from. Some kind of a cloth. What have we got on here? No, it's the wrong colour. This is, I'll take the stitching off it. It's Irish linen. It's quite thick as well, but I'll use that. Oh, it won't pull that way. Will it pull that way? Gosh. And that's how good it is. It's meant not to pull apart. Yeah, that's an interesting scrap you've made now. Crikey. Don't want a lot. Let's just, yeah, maybe if I cut it like that, I'll get a better. I didn't want it neat. It does fray if you pull it hard, it just won't rip. Right, I've got gluey fingers. That's a nice piece now, just the tops. Top's too neat. Come on. Yeah, Irish linen's a thing if you want it to last, obviously. Oh no, don't cut it, Denise, that's the whole idea. I just wanted it smaller, I think. Right, let's get my threads off me. Ooh. I do want it smaller, I'm going to have to. Sorry. More thread pulling. Nearly had my finger ends then. Just looking at that, that's rather nice. It's got butterflies on it as well. I quite like that pink side. Tear. We don't want straight edges like that. Hey. Gosh, that was tough as well. Okay, so let's make a bit of a cluster. A little bit of lace on it then. What have we got? I don't want anything bright. It's about white. That's kind of bright, but with a little bit of whatever that's called. That's going to be thick on it, isn't it? And that is the back. I think I'm going to put some, I'm going to put some writing paper on the back of there. Don't hit the floor, please, thank you. I've decided. Oh, you can't see, can you? I know you like to see. There you go. It's not too much in it, but what colour are we? Yeah, so I just want some old book page, really. All coffee dyed. Quite thin. Oh, how picky can you be for a piece of... Yeah, that's the one. Oh, I can be picky at times. Right, stay put. Yeah, I'm just going to... I don't want the lines, I want that bit. So I'll glue the actual tag, is what I'll do. My intention was not to cover them like this, but I think when you cut the tags out of a book like this, you have to go with each one individually. So that's what I'll do, and that's what I'm doing. Let's get rid of that now. I don't think I'm going to be gluing anymore. Whoopsie. Okay, put you to one side. Right, where's my little cluster? Oops, maybe got a bit too much on it. Maybe I should just use the fabrics. Let go of me. I'm thinking on one side. I'm wondering about a brad from the front into the back. Then it's pretty on the front. I want a fairly flat one though. Got some real tiny ones. I think these are going to be too... bit too modern. Although that one's quite nice. Let's have a look at it, and then if not, I've got the teeny tiny. Quite wide legs, if you see what I mean. This part of it. Quite wide. So once I've put a hole in it, I've put a hole in it. Go a bit further down there. Okay. It's just turning into a fiddling about session now. I moved you up for the book, and I bet you haven't been able to see anything, have you? Let's have a look. Where's my little bit of... I'll find another piece. I was thinking I'd glue it on top once I've put this through. Did you even catch that one? Not really, did you? Through. And the legs opened up. Okay, we're in. Do I like it? I don't dislike it. Just wonder if it needs something behind it. Yeah, maybe a bit of this both sides. So, piece of this, or maybe that on the front. Will you sit still? There's the bit that I lost, I think. But I'm wondering about a piece with that on the back. Oh, maybe on the front. Let's have it on the front. Okay, you've got to come out again now. Oh, you're an awkward piece, I have to say. A little bit awkward. Never mind, you're in good company. Creasing me. Just because the legs are open, look, they're not shut. They're not going through the same piece. It's a good job it's fabric. Oh, I haven't even gone through that one. Can you see? Okay, ouch. Want a bit of something on there. You turn yourself around. That's it. It's lovely bits of fabric, I have to say. And then I'm just going to glue on top of that one of these. Which one shall I cut up? It's the one that's, oh, that was pretty, wasn't it? Yeah, let's glue that on it. Just to hide that a little. Hide the ugly legs of the Brad. Oop. I've got dropsy this morning. So you can still see they're there to some degree, but yeah, makes a nice change to have that on the back rather than the front, the fabric piece. And that's a nice journaling card. Okay, let's have a look. Can you see the mess? You can't really, can you? Let me just bring it in and let you see what's going on. This is what my desk looks like. Okay, what did I do with all the journal cards we just made? Tags. That's it. Anyway, I've got a clean desk again as far as you know. Yeah, so I did quite enjoy that actually. I'm definitely going to enjoy using these tags. I am going to put some stitching on one or two. And a couple of them I will go, well definitely one, maybe two, I will go around with some gold edging. I thought I made 6, there only appears to be 5 there. Did I count wrong? No, look, there we go. What's she saying to me, where's the lace on? That's because I didn't do anything on that one in particular much, did I? Can you just see those and nothing else? That's what I'm hoping. So yeah, simple again. I did simple tags the other day, didn't I? But simple book page. Some of them done, you know, very, very little on them, but the beautiful pages. Quite therapeutic, and if you sat here, you know, for longer, you know, if I sat here for 2 or 3 hours, if I could, I think I'd really get into the swing of doing different things with them. But every single one different, I think. They're not the same, apart from the fact that they've got the beautiful images on them. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I definitely enjoyed making them anyway. So I'll be back with the textbook pages next Saturday, but I just wanted to play with those, and I'm sure some of you out there will have enjoyed the change. Don't know why I'm wrapping them all up again. I need to photograph them. And I will see you tomorrow for Scraps on Sunday. We've got plenty of scraps to play with. Okay, have a lovely day. Bye for now.